People. Que pasa, sac passe, what they do. Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment news. Now people, this one I call Say That It Is Not So. Say that this is not Jamaica. Jamaica could not get from that point to this point, meaning immoral, meaning unethical, meaning freaky deaky. Now people, I received a picture the other day, more like a flyer. And I am going to read exactly what this flyer says. PUM-PUM licking competition. The winner, grand prize, $50,000. Ticket for entry, $3,000. Limited tickets because of Big C situation guidelines. Enquiries and location, venue, dates and time undisclosed. Enquiring and location, and it gives a number. I am not going to give that number because I don't want you perverts to flood the people wanting ticket and wanting to enter the competition. Now people, when we think about the fact that Jamaica gets to the way that it is for a country that is so homophobic, for a country that has been burning out certain things, bow cat on the table, lick this, lick that. Now people, for a person that has lived overseas for a couple of decades, and when I think about the fact that I've seen just about everything. However people, it seems as if Jamaica is setting a new standard. Jamaicans are late bloomer. I don't know if it's because people just start get cable or people just get hip to what is going on with all of these PORN hub channel or whatever it is, or them just experience certain thing. But people, it seems as if them broke out like sore. Cause people, we would not expect to see anything like this. And people like me say, consenting adults can do exactly what they so choose to do. And if these people want to have a cat snacking contest, I want to give out $50,000 for the man with the most longest tongue, the most skillful tongue, whatever the case is, the biggest appetite. People, they are free to do exactly what they choose to do. And people, me just say, I am just highlighting what is going on in Jamaica. And people, I have the flyer, I have the picture. So people like me say, I wish that I could honestly say that this is some sort of April Fool's prank. However, it is not April. And I wish that this was some sort of joke and this was not just some Photoshop thing. However, people, it seems as if the people, they are serious. Serious about their business. The business of PUM-PUM licking contest. Point blank and period. Now before I move to the next part of my video, please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel. The next thing that is popping in the news is that we see that the government of Jamaica, specifically the Minister of Finance, he introduced our new notes, meaning $50 bill, $100, $200, $500, $1,000, $5,000 and the new $2,000 bill. However people, let me address the elephant in the room first of all. I am speaking about a picture that has been circulating all over social media, and it involves notorious L.A. Lewis. People, you know that L.A. Lewis is famous for the 777. So therefore, L.A. Lewis, in his little laboratory, came up with a diabolical plan to advertise himself, get some of the spotlight once again. And people, this is the unofficial L.A. Lewis $7,000 bill. So people, while I address the elephant, well not the elephant, JACKASS in the room. Let me proceed. So people, like me say, the new $2,000 bill is the currency that falls between the 1,000 and the 5,000. So therefore, if you give somebody a 5,000, you can get back 2,000 and a 1,000 or 1,000, whatever the case is, you get the point. Now people, on this new $2,000 bill, I think it has Manley and it has Seaga. Now people, some people would say the honorable this, the honorable that. It is mixed review, because the truth and the fact is that in the 1980s, that was one of the most BLOODY episodes in Jamaica. And that was when Jamaica political violence was at its worst. And these were the two major players. Were they involved? Were they facilitating the FUCKRY? If you ask 50 people or 100 people, 50 are going to say yes, and 50 are going to say no, or 75 are going to say yes, 25 are going to say, vice versa. So people may just ask you, do you think that it is appropriate for these two characters, meaning Manley and Seaga, based on the reputation, based on their history? Do you think that it is politically correct? Do you think that these two characters are honorable or dishonorable? Do you think that politicians are always forcing the good history of politicians in Jamaica? However, they want us to sweep the facts, sweep the bad history under the rug. People, let me know what you think. Now people, the good thing is that because of all of your fraudster friends in Jamaica, we see that these new implemented notes, they are harder to duplicate. So therefore, the fraudsters are going to have an impossible task of duplicating these bills. So therefore, we understand that it is because of safety. However, the only question sign is the purses on the new $2,000 bill. Are they worthy? Are they credible? Is this politically correct to do? People, let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news is that it seems as if dancehall reggae superstar Jacure, his goose is about to be cooked. Based on information, it is said that prosecutors in Netherlands have asked the court to convict Jacure of attempted takeaway and sentence the artist to 8 years in the big yard. Now people, based on the information, it is said that Jacure, he will know his fate, what type of years he is going to face if he is going to be convicted on the 22nd of March 2022. It is said that Jacure is accused of juking up a promoter. His name is Nicardo Papi Blake. This incident occurred on the 1st of October 2021 at a place called DAM Square in Amsterdam. Now people, like I tell you, Jacure seems as if he was always planning his own demise. Jacure was accused of a serious thing, convicted of a serious thing for jumping over the fence of a young lady, or maybe a few young ladies, don't know the details. He did in excess of 7 years. He came back out. He got international stardom because of his voice. However, when he was out, he was doing all sorts of buffoonery. Him get too hype. He forget where he came from. He was always doing all sorts of controversial stuff. Him name always a mix up in all sorts of SEXUALISH. All sorts of buffoonery, like me say. And then people like me say, this person, Papa, he is no altar boy, he is a piece of SHIT. However, people, this is how the rules and laws of most country works. Whatever disagreement that you have in a business, you are not supposed to take rules and law, justice in your own hand, even if you are right. So therefore, you're supposed to take it to law enforcement, take it to the courts. However, people, when you are Jacure and you live your life in a badness, a leopard never changes its spot. And people, while people can be a scully, edge people on, agitate people, be the instigator or the initiator of whatever happened, at the end of the day, like whenever you watch sports, it is not the person that did the provocation that gets foul or red card or yellow card. It is the person that reacts. Especially when you react and you juke up somebody in the Migla Dam Square in Amsterdam, in front of all sorts of cameras, CCTV, in front of all sorts of witnesses. Because people, it is not like Jamaica. When people witness anything, they feel as if it is their civic duty to talk. And people, as it pertains to the promoter, he is not going to say what type of bad business deal he did to Jacure. What he's going to concentrate on is that same day in which Jacure juke him up, even though he was probably planning the same thing against Jacure, even though he robbed Jacure and did him wrong. So people, me just say, it is unfortunate to see anybody with such talent lose their life. I mean, not lose their life, lose their freedom. However, whenever you're acting in a way, in a manner that it seems as if you miss those prison walls, whenever you end up there, you should not be. If this is fate, you should not be surprised, because you basically got what you work for, even though you did not initiate it. You have to be careful. You still have to be mindful. You have to follow the rules and laws. There is no two ways about it. And whenever you juke up anybody and that person almost lose their life, is hospitalized, and there are these medical records, there are these videos, it does not work good for you in a court. And people will see, that is what Jacure is facing on the 22nd of March 2022, point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.